Alright, so here we have a Simplicity Quicksilver. The Riccar version was known as the OmniClean. They are discontinued now, and the bags are incredibly hard to find. I actually had to buy these from another collector. I don't think he watches my stuff, but just in case he does, thanks again, Mike. But anyways, after having this machine for a while and not really bothering to ever reach for it, it's kind of like, I think it's probably gonna go. But it's like before I did that, I figured, well, let's get the airflow measurements in on it at least. So this is a stick vac. It has a built-in hose, and the hose takes the place of the nozzle. So you slide the nozzle off of here, and then you actually flip this hose down into place, and it snaps in. We have a folding handle, and the speed switch is built onto the handle. So I took the bag I had, and they're out of there because they had a little bit of stuff in it, and I figure we don't want to impede the tests here. As you might be able to tell, it uses a bottom-filled bag. There is a pre-motor filter, and then there is a post-motor filter on the back, which I will show shortly. Alright, bag's back in, so here is the post-motor filter. As you can see, it's nothing too exciting, just a little piece of like electrostatic type material. And then we have a cord winder and the little retract button. So I mean, that was a nice little convenience thing on it. Made in Korea. And yeah, this is where the handle clicks into when it's folded down. But yeah, why don't we just get to it? Alright, ambient voltage, we'll start off on high, or I mean low. Switch on to high. And then here's the underside of here. It's a lot like a cheap combination tool. And then the lever on the top of it just raises this little brush strip on the back. So, definitely intended more for hard floors than anything. But I mean, it'll have a little bit of hair pickup ability with these lint picker strips. Alright, here we are on low. Seems to be about the most we'll get from it. Now I know this is going to have a nosediving issue here. Yeah, you can see it lifting, or the back of it lifting up. But we also have a fair amount of leakage here too. Because I can feel leakage around here, a little bit around the body, but not much. Kick it to high. Now we might have some issues. So obviously this hose is super short, and while it stretches, doesn't have much stretch to it. You were meant to carry this thing around, or possibly even use a shoulder strap, but I'm not sure where the other connection point is. But yeah, we just have kind of a weird combo tool here. You can slide the brush off for your upholstery. You can snap this off for your crevice tool. I always hate when manufacturers do this. Why would you want to limit the airflow to your, upholstery tool, your brush or whatever, by having the crevice tool, right here? It just makes no sense. But you can also remove this, and yeah, I don't know how good of a seal we're gonna make with these little notches cut out, but we'll still try it anyways. Oh, I think I'll use an adapter. Alright, I won't be using the adapter for the airflow test because I have all the little openings covered with a cone. But I do have the 32 to 35 millimeter adapter that I'll use for the suction test to ensure that those don't leak. But let's start off on low. Switch over to high.